Yo, 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 what's up with it? It's your boy M Dot, man. You already know what's going on, man. How y'all doing tonight, man?
Yeah, let some people come in, let the people come in.
Yeah,
When we get to five, we gonna
yeah. No, I
get
just be
started.
doing it like TikTok. I just be going. They just come, they just
Right.
come. But I got you. What you on tonight, Staley?
Man, trying to stay out the way, man. The best way I
Your,
can.
your name running rampant through these streets, I heard.
Listen, I ain't did nothing to nobody.
Right.
And I have the proof. We'll get to that later.
Oh man. Not the proof.
hmm What kind of pudding y'all like? Banana? Chocolate? Because they say the proof is in the pudding. You hear me? What's
And
y'all
the pudding.
flavor? Butterscotch? Yeah, somebody. Okay, man, come on in, y'all. I need. Oh, my son got my phone, so I can't share the live. Here they come. What up, y'all? What up? Share the live. Share the live. We gonna start when we get to five. Yep. Two more. Two more. Two more. Share the live. Share the live. Uh.
No, it's a,
Uh.
that's why I just be going. Like, man, all right, man. Welcome, man, to a talk with Dot, man. We got a nice show tonight, man. We got Chyna Figueroa Dixon in the building. She's from Champaign, Urbana. She's gonna let us know what she her political race and what type of aspirations she has for her community, especially like being a woman in this type of field, like how it can go up and down. So we can go ahead and introduce her. You can go ahead and bring her to the stage, Staley. She already on there. You just gotta pop her in. Do I gotta do it?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm finna pop her in.
Okay, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Put on the
Okay,
main
sweet.
screen, though. Gary. Put me on the side with you. You ain't got
Alrighty.
your camera on, China.
I don't have it on. I didn't know that we were doing on the camera, but
Oh man.
sorry guys.
I mean,
I
it's fine.
didn't.
It's fine.
Um, sorry. I might pop in with my face in a second. But
You want people to vote for it? They need to see your face.
absolutely, absolutely. I agree completely. I have a scarf on my head.
Oh,
But
it's
when I
all
get,
good.
I'm
You
almost
got
to
to show the people
my
the
house,
real.
so I'll put the camera on when I prop up my laptop.
Okay, it's all good.
So
I
we're
mean, we can
good.
still do an interview like this. That just gives us a reason to come back and do a second interview with you. Don't show us your face,
Yes,
you know.
absolutely, absolutely. No, I've definitely planned on it. I agree. People need to see what I look like to vote for me.
So, how you how was your day today, China? Is that how you spell your
Um,
name, China?
yes, China's how you say my name, and my day was pretty busy. Days have gotten a lot busier now that I have joined the political world, but it's okay. I'm taking it all as it comes.
Right. Well, before we get into the political world, tell us about China. Where's China from?
So I'm originally from Champaign, Urbana, born and raised. I originally went to like private school at Canaan Academy, and that was a black-owned Christian centered private school, and I went there for elementary, and then I went to Franklin STEM Academy for middle school. That's where I got into like honors classes, and then I went on to high school at Centennial, and I was an AP and honor student there as well. So I had a pretty good education upbringing, and then I've gone to college and dropped out of college many a times. Um, but
You went to Parkland or you was other
yes,
places?
I went to Parkland originally. I went to Southern Illinois University at Carbondale.
Okay. Salukis.
So I'm sorry.
I said the Salukis.
Yes, the Saluki for sure.
Yeah.
Saluki dogs. So, um, Yeah, so that's kind of where my education really started and stopped. I have a background of work. I've gone, and my background in work has, it, just from anything from waitressing, bartending. I did home health care. I also have worked and obtained my CNA and CMA, and I'm currently working to obtain my practical nursing certificate, and then I'll go on to get my bachelor's after that. So,
Congratulations.
thank you,
So,
thank you.
so how do we lead to China that's on the ballot? How do we get there?
So I got my boots on the ground, truly originally with any community outreach probably 3 or 4 years ago. My brother, he started doing an AAU basketball team, and I kind of was a community outreach leader as well as a family liaison for him. And then um, I kind of took a step back and focused a little bit more on me. And then when this past summer, I really felt obligated that I needed to do something to make a change due to the fact that my best friend since childhood, he plays overseas basketball, so he spends about 8 months of the year um, away, and then he comes home for 4 months. And so last year, he came home and we experienced the loss of one of his cousins by the name of Denijah. And she was killed at a pop up party at the Garden Village Apartments, which is less than a mile away from where I actually live. Um, and then, he came home again. And then the deaths of two young men, Ariana and Jawan, and then that hit close to home because Ariana was also my good friend's young cousin. So I was like, wow, in 1 year that he's come home, he's buried two of his young cousins that he's barely seen or spent time with. And due to the loss of gun violence, he's experiencing just losing them due to gun violence. So I was like, I can't just make Facebook statuses and say how, oh, our community needs to change. I needed to see a change because I felt like almost heartbroken that every time my friend came home, he was, burying a family member of his.
Right,
So I used that to kind of start channeling my efforts towards, okay, how can we organize? So when it moved from organizing to actually putting that work, putting it into work. So we organized meetings, and then that's how we came up with the pop up basketball clinic. Um, and I follow a woman by the name of Aletta Clark on Instagram, and her handle is Inglewood Barbie. But I followed her for years, and I really really loved her vision. She sleeps outside with the unhoused neighbors in Chicago, Illinois, for 210 days out of the year. So she sleeps with them in a tent under a viaduct, and she cooks for them and feeds them dinner every single night for those
right,
210 days. So, and she calls the unhoused neighbors friends. So I was like, okay, how can I kind of, because I loved her works and I loved how she was so hands on and built relationships with that demographic of people that, some are even afraid to even approach and talk to on a regular daily basis. So I was like, how can I mimic her works into what I was doing. And that's what led me to say, okay, so we can do a pop up basketball clinic and we can do anti gun violence meetings, but I want to ensure that they are fed and that, you know, the community feels safe. And how else to bring people together than with food? So
right,
that's how I made sure to always have my group of folks with dinner so that they would A, show up because they knew that the promise of dinner was coming. And then B, it would give them, make them feel more comfortable to open up, talk to us about their concerns, and then really just kind of build that family dynamic um, that's needed within communities or like a village or, however you want to word it.
right. So had that started for you?
Yeah, so that's what we did over the summer.
Uh-huh.
Um, and as I was doing the work in the summer, it just kind of led more people to kind of um, gravitate towards me when it came to their ideas of what they thought could be better. Those that trusted me would tell me what their concerns were, and so I got influenced to join politics because, like I said, you can organize and you can get as many people together as you want, but really the big deal is when they're in those rooms making those big decisions, making sure you have somebody in there that really is looking out for people that deal with your similar struggles and deal with the similar concerns you have. And you know I mean, it's obvious we don't have enough African American representation. um we don't have too many Afro Latinas already within these positions in politics. So I felt that if I wanted to make my voice heard and make it worth something, might as well get that seat since it was becoming available. So I am on the ballot for Democrat County Board for District 6. So to become the representative for Democrat County Board District 6. And I'm also on the ballot for Precinct Committee person for City of Champaign 17.
Do we still got you?
Yep, I'm still here.
Okay, I think he is may have frozen.
It's
Okay, so
okay.
all right, so I'm gonna continue it. So what do you plan on, like, what made you want to get into this? Like, what was your top inspiration?
So as far as inspiration goes, like I said, Dr. Letta Clark just actually having true movement being done. So like I said, once I saw that she was actually sleeping in a tent for 210 days out of the 365, that's where I was like, okay, well, I can't just be on Facebook making statuses saying let's put the guns down, or you know, s- putting all of my ideas just on Facebook just as a Facebook status. That's
Right,
not
you
going to
felt that
really
you
get
had to.
anything done. I needed to
Right.
like actually start mobilizing my efforts. And so I was like, okay, um so like I said, doing just organizing meetings and doing pop-up basketball clinics, yes, that can be effective for short term and on a day-to-day basis, but that's not going to ensure, safety, and that's not going to make a promise of long-term, changes within the community. So I, kept coming up with, trying to come up with slogans because I still haven't settled on one. But I just said I obviously wanted to change what kids thought was cool, because we have to argue with the kids about shiesty masks and whether those are
Yeah.
appropriate or not. And I'm very against it. Um, and I'm like I said, it's not that I'm not open to hear other opinions, but that is the reason why I held my perspectives meeting, because yes, we can say, oh, they already tell us how to when we could read or write, and now they're telling us how to dress. But the idea of it is what perspective
But the
are
meaning
you?
behind the poo shiesty is the shiesty mask is not. I mean, they wearing the mask in the summertime. Like, I can understand if it's the winter, then yeah, you trying to be warm, but I don't understand it when it's the summertime. It be hot, y'all be sweating, y'all be in gym shorts and a white beater with a shiesty on. It don't be making sense.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I just had to help the kids understand, like, well, you can be wearing it because you're having a bad hair day, and you can feel like, oh, it's not that big of a deal to me. I just was wearing it because my hair is nappy, or because I just didn't want to be seen. But like I said, that it doesn't matter. Some people will see you and get scared and almost, poop their pants when they see you with this on. And
Yeah,
you don't
we
want them to
all
think that way.
we all know the background behind the shiesty mask. We all like not to be like we're not gonna play dumb. We all know what's the meaning behind the Pooh Shiesty mask and the music he makes. So I mean, you make a valid point because a lot of people is gonna feel like okay, they could be a good kid, and now that they got the shiesty on because they're trying to follow the trends, now they look at them like they're a delinquent or they're a gangster or whatever. So now they're looking at them like they're somebody bad when they just want to wear a shiesty just to wear it and don't even know. And some of them don't even know the meaning behind it. They're just following trends, just following their friends.
Yeah, absolutely. And they also will say things like, hold on one second, I'm joining from my computer now. And I don't want it to start echoing.
Take it some.
Okay. I think you have to bring that one to the stage.
Yeah, I got you.
Can you hear me?
Yes. All right.
Hey, there we go. Can you
There you go.
still
Yeah, I can
can't
see
hear
you.
me, right?
Yeah, I can see you now. All right, there you go,
Awesome.
too. You know, I made it back.
Awesome.
Technical difficulties.
Man, the damn thing. Oh, there you go, China. Show your face, girl. Like
Yeah,
damn.
I am. I gotta
No,
show it
man.
now.
A transformer just exploded out here. I'm sorry.
It's
My show was
okay.
gonna happen.
I just paid my Wi-Fi, my power bill today, so I knew it would be good, man. Then it still went off on me. So
No,
embarrassed, man. What did I miss? I'm sorry.
just we're just discussing how the like how she tried to get the kids not to wear the poo shiesties, and then the kids talking about, well, yeah, we should be able to wear what we want because we already been through all that, so we should be able to wear what we want. But they don't. Some of the people don't even know the meaning behind the poo shiesty. They just want to wear it. So that's just what we was talking about.
Right,
Yeah, and I just like I said, that's why I held my perspectives meeting, because there was even other than kids, it was even moms that were in support of their children wearing it or
The
not wanting
shiesty
to
movement.
deny them the opportunity to express themselves through clothes. And I believe that I have some of that meeting posted on my Facebook. I'll have to, if I don't, I'll send it from the other one over. But it was very good to hear other opinions, but like I said, I just kind of helped the kids understand I can think you're the greatest kid in the world, but I'm just letting you know, even I feel unsafe if I see a group of young boys
right,
and they have on backpacks and they have on poo shiesty masks and they're covering their head and they're covering, their faces. I get scared. So even if you all aren't doing that with the intention of trying to, place fear into people, it still does come off that way. So, like I said, I was saying that to say that once we put the meetings together and once we did the Pooh Shiesty, did the basketball pop-up clinics, then like I said, I incorporated the dinner into every single time, and I was like, "You know what? I have to do more than this because it's not getting it done in a short term. It's building the familial dynamic, but it's not everlasting. It's so much more than basketball and dinner."
right.
Um, so running for county board and getting a seat for the precinct committee person means so much because then it allows me to be at the table when big decisions are made and making sure that we prioritize um, majority minority areas and prioritize the things that we need: speed bumps, street lights, um, education upon what's going on with the ring camera community, because so many people were under the impression that if you got the free camera from city of Champaign that your videos were automatically uploaded to the police, and that was untrue. And Samantha Carter, who also is, excuse me, on county board, she is who educated me on that because I was under the impression that if you got a camera from the city of Champaign Police Department, that they would have just access of my camera. And obviously, we want to keep our neighborhood safe, but you just don't want to feel like you're under surveillance all the time either.
Right. So who with the county board? Okay, you said the county board fixed. That's so. Is that vacant, or are you going to be putting taking somebody else's spot if you win?
So what happened was this Carolyn Greer actually had the seat that I am running for. Carolyn Greer moved according to county board minutes and meeting agendas. They said she moved to Rantoul. She's now running for a PC seat in Rantoul.
Oh,
So when she stepped down, which I don't think that she had to step down because she moved. I do think it's a little extra to that. With politics, they don't really kind of tell the full story. But I believe she could have rode her seat out until election time.
oh,
But she stepped down for whatever reason. I've not spoke with her personally, so I don't want to say any reasoning as to why. But what it's seeming and what I've been told is that she stepped down because she was moving. So the seat became open when she stepped down. Probably what was that? October, mid late October.
okay,
So I had that's what I was advertising, saying, "Hey, everybody, come out and be in support of me for the interim seat." Now, I did not get appointed that seat, and that is when I learned how important it was for me to really get that precinct committee person seat because that is what changed the fate that evening. So I can kind of walk you through that and uh that's actually what kind of what my dad used to say, put some fire up under my ass. That's
right,
actually what put some fire up under my ass because um I was nervous, but I was confident. And I just knew that once the room's energy was just shifting towards just me and positive things for me, I just knew I was walking out that night with that interim seat. And
right,
even though God obviously is sticking by my side while the plan goes a different route, I'm not going to say God had different plans because that situation didn't turn out in my favor, but that wasn't because of anything other than a shiesty political move. And this isn't to bash him, but Barry Daniels Jr., who's the PC seat that I'm trying to take,
uh,
he changed the fate that evening. So only myself and Ryan Musgrove were originally to be chosen for that seat. Um, Between myself, Brett Pugh, Samantha Carter, and I had a couple of other people collect signatures for me.
right,
Um, we started collecting signatures late August. We turned them in on November. The Democrats that are already sitting on county board saw that I filed and I was going to be on the ballot, and they at the very last minute ran around and got signatures for Ryan Musgrove, who was my Democratic opponent for county board
right,
representative for seat 6. So he and I were the only people that could possibly be appointed that seat. Now, someone from PC is allowed to nominate someone from the floor, and it said it in the email. Now, Mike Ingram is the Democratic chair,
hmm,
and in the email, he said he doesn't see why anyone would nominate from the floor, but that it is possible, but that he was leaving the two appointment opportunities to myself and Ryan.
right,
So we go to that meeting and we walk in, and me and Ryan are thinking, okay, either me or him are gonna walk out with the seat. and I shook his hand. Very good sportsmanship. I told him good luck.
Right.
But this is a competition. So yes, I'm still gonna be polite, but I brought the big dogs out. So, I came in, I got my grandma, and I got Herbert Burnett.
Right.
And I didn't ask our county clerk to come, but even Aaron Ammons showed up and his wife Carol Ammons, and they were following a reimagining the future, I believe was the name of that forum. I missed it because I was so nervous
Right.
for that night. I wanted to just make sure I answered any questions correctly and I really knew what I was talking about. So I missed that forum, but Carol and Aaron still made it, and Shauna Claiborne, city councilwoman. And so I'm coming in beefed up with my people. And we're looking like Black Panthers, Black Power. We came in to show that we're here to stay, which is what I've said in a county board, I mean in the city council meeting and in the school board meeting, that Black people that want change and that are not going to sit around while they try to reverse history and send us back to shackles, that there's Black people like me, Black people like Carol, Black people that like Shauna. We're not sitting around anymore. We're standing up and we're doing something about it. So I felt very confident, and I just knew that the county board members that were already sitting were going to say, well, hey, she already has a good support. She knows what she's talking about. um, she's passionate about her work, and she's willing to learn. And I thought, okay, they're going to see that. Well, no, there was a wrench thrown in the game. And Barry, who's also a Black man,
Mhm.
he nominated Denise Arez from the floor. So she was already a board member or a PC member. Let me say it the correct way, a precinct committee person. And she's now the new county board member, which congratulations to her, or them. I'm sorry, that's her. That is their chosen pronoun.
Right.
Um, and they are a Latina or Latino.
Right.
I'm still learning how to make sure that I articulate pronouns correctly because I don't want to offend anyone. But anyways, um, and that's when I learned how important that precinct committee seat was because, um, like I said to him, of course I thought, hey, Barry's gonna come in and choose me. We had
Right.
the conversation. He knows I'm passionate, and he didn't, and I felt very disappointed, because had he not, it would have really been a competition of me going against Ryan, which is the
Right.
person that the Dems themselves, from what I'm seeing and heard, went and got to go against me, and then they could see, okay, this is the person that you chose as my
Right.
Democratic opposition. I don't have a Republican opposition.
Right.
And I thought on that night they would be like, well, even though we chose this other person to go against her, now that we see her, we see that she can do the work and she's passionate about it. And that's what I thought was going to happen. So I'm not dwelling on it. I just want um, my constituents, and I want people to understand that that's how powerful that seat is. And that's why I need it, because just to put it in black and white, that means when I get to that seat, when they are making big decisions in the years to come, and
Right.
I have that position, oh, then it rides on me. Then they
Right.
gotta kiss my ass. Then they
Right.
gotta, because he was able to come in and change the whole situation up. It
Right.
was me versus Ryan, and then Denise got thrown in there, and then I'm like, what is going on? And it was crazy, and I was looking like, "What happened? I'm confused." And then I was like, "Wow, here I am putting all my eggs in one basket," which I wasn't. I just feel like I was fueled more for the county board position. And
Right.
then I was like, "Oh, thank you so much, Barry, for not just easily choosing me." So I could see, oh, that means he has a lot of control from his seat.
Right.
And that made me look into it more, and it made me learn who has how much voting power. And I was like, wow, I need my constituents to know I don't just need county board seat. I need that PC seat. So when they think they're going to change a rule or put something into effect, they won't even have enough votes for yes if
Right.
or no if I have that PC seat, cuz that controls a lot of the votes. So um, I didn't get the interim seat, and it is just a regular campaign election type deal. So,
Right.
election is in March. Um, Everyone that is within my precinct can vote for me for PC, and then anyone in my district, excuse me, can vote for me for county board.
Right.
So I'm gonna post those maps here shortly,
Okay.
um, just to show, if I am the representative for your area. But um, yeah, that's why I had to beef up my campaign and get it going because I was like, well, it's not going to be as simple as, okay, this is a appointed seat and I'm going to be elected by the people, but I've already done the work in the position. This is
Right.
me having to convince my constituents to not only register to vote, but to go out and exercise the right to vote because that is over half of the battle. You'll have you'll have people that are registered and they just don't show up to vote. They don't know when to vote. They don't know what they're voting for, so they're not voting.
Right.
And that's my job as a county board member and as a PC committee member. So I'm just treating myself as if I already have those positions now and trying to be as educated upon topics that are current, policies that are either being put into effect or voted upon. And I was like, if I stay up on these things, then I can be educated enough for my neighbors, and then they can trust me enough to know that I can make the decisions and represent them in a appropriate manner.
She's back up. Lost her again.
You
Storm is
lost
trapped.
me?
I'm still here.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. So with the so is it just you and Ryan still, or is
So
the
for the county board district 6 position, yes, it is still me and Ryan. I can check. But yep, it's Ryan Musgrove and myself. So obviously, excuse me. Um, Obviously I want your vote over Ryan's.
right? Of
Um,
course.
I haven't seen much of a campaign from him, but I also just got mine started, so I'm not sure. But
So the lady that's the interim that's in there now, she's not running. She's just waiting till somebody wins the seat.
yeah, so they were just appointed for the interim seat before voting.
Okay. Well, I mean, I guess that's kind of good because now you got to grind for what you want. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just giving to you.
Absolutely. I mean, I still was gonna have to grind.
Right.
Um, and I was gonna have to regardless. And so, like I said, I'm not dwelling on it because it was like, okay, it's just what it was gonna be from the beginning. Had Carolyn
Right.
not stepped down, that's what it was gonna be anyways.
Right.
Um, but I'm not gonna act like I don't like a leg up in the game. So
I
it
feel
was
you.
gonna be
Who
it
wouldn't?
was gonna be a little leg up if I already had the position and got
Right.
appointed an interim seat. Like I said, I could have either screwed myself or proved myself.
Right.
So being in that position already, I could have proven what I could do or showed them that I couldn't do. And then they would be like, oh, a smear campaign against me, right? If
Right.
I couldn't do, or if I proved myself, then I would have earned, my spot and re earned that vote. Now it is still, just kind of like when, you have two presidential opponents that have never been the president before. So
Right.
it's like, instead of us having to vote to put Trump in office again, right, and choose Kamala Harris, you know, now it's like, okay, we have no clue what she can do as far as sitting in a political position already. Um,
Right.
so I mean, like I said, I'm not dwelling on it. I'm just taking it as what it is and this is how it's supposed to be.
At
But I
least you
do
feel
know that it
comfortable
could have
telling.
gone differently.
Right.
And yes, it is just myself and Ryan for District 6 for County Board. So if
So
you look, you see that I am the only person with a Democratic opponent.
right.
Okay. So for District 1, you have Andrew Schuyler as a Republican candidate. For
Uh-huh.
District 2, it's Thomas Ed Sexton. For District 3, it's Aaron Esri. And then for District 4, it's Jenny Loshkin, which I feel like she already has that seat. She's trying to be reelected.
Right.
Bethany A. Vanek 3 Renat, she's already got a seat and she's trying to be reelected. And then for District 6, it's Chyna and Ryan. And
Right.
then for
Now
7,
district.
there's William Scholl, Stephanie Fortato, Jason Votava. 10 is Monique Settles. 11 is Lorraine Cowart. So yeah, and then between myself and Brett, okay, and then I
Oh,
guess Monique Settles also has a Democratic opponent this round as well.
so is the county board number 6? Is that like a that's like more of a urban area, or how does that go?
Yes, it's a majority minority area.
Okay, 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 okay.
So let me see. I'm trying to see if I can get the map up to show you the from the GIST consortium. Um,
So win or lose, right? Do you feel like this is going to be in your future?
Absolutely. I think that I think that politics has always had a place in my heart, even from a young girl. I remember for a very long time whenever I was asked what I wanted to be when I grew up, I always said, I want to do something in civil rights and, be really important like Rosa Parks.
Right,
And like that's just what I wanted to do. Um, and I want to really expand and elevate in politics and progress because county board and precinct committee person is it's just the bottom. It's
right,
the floor. Um, you know, Jasmine Crockett is a state representative and she's a lawyer and obviously wanted to go um as far as she has because she gets things done and she's made a name for herself. And some
right,
people in politics, oh, they don't like Jasmine. They think that she is Spitfire and she's always, rallying stuff up. And that's what I love about her. I love
right,
that she's not afraid to say it and she stands strong on who she is and how she feels. And I resonate so much with her on that and relate with her because I feel like that's how I am. So obviously if someone was like, "What's your ultimate goal?" I would be selling myself short if I didn't say to be the president of the United States,
right,
right?
right,
But um, if I was to settle, it would be probably a position within the Department of Justice, um, on a reparations committee, and then dealing with youth. So county board is more of like already solidified neighbors, right? People that are paying property taxes and looking into neighborhood services and maintaining resources like, RPC, um, which is Regional Planning Commission, which they do a plethora they offer a plethora of resources, whether it's collaborating with LAHEAP or rental assistance or um, transportation assistance. I know they help with repairs to your car or getting a bus pass. So when when you work within just with resources that are going to benefit constituents within your neighborhood and people that look like you, then you have to, like I said, think further than that.
Right.
So my ultimate goal when got my boots on the ground was I kept saying, I want to change what these kids think are cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want them to not think these are the only options, selling drugs, ball, or selling drugs, NBA, NFL, or it's or a rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like I wanted to change the idea of what being cool is. And so I was like, I understood when parents would say, do as I say, not as I do, but you can't really get anything done with that as your mantra. So I
Right.
was like, "No, I'm gonna do it. If I'm telling the kids that it's not snitching, if somebody's trying to get you to buy a gun or shoot a gun, then I need to lead my life with, there is no snitching, or killing the no snitch mentality. Um, I have to change the things that I'm doing in front of kids, change the people that I'm being friends with and going places with. I have to set the example by what I'm doing. And so, what else than to be someone that is enforcing policies,
Mhm.
being a part of the policy making process, being a part of the policy enforcing, So that's really where I'm at with it. Like I want to make sure that I stick to policies and people.
Right.
Um when it comes to politics, I'm not too political, but when it comes to policies and people, that's where you'll find me because I care about the people.
Right. I really appreciate what you're doing, man. I really hope that it come together for you. Appreciate you again having you on the talk with Dot. Where can people find you at, China?
Chyna Figueroa Dixon. And then I also have my county board Facebook, and it should be pretty linked to it, but it's Chyna Figueroa Dixon for Champaign County Board District number 6. And I've got my email listed there if anybody wants to talk with me further. I've got my phone number if anybody wants to call, tell me any complaints, concerns, wish good luck, um, ask how you can be a part of the campaign. Um, I'm really just doing this for us, and I want people to understand that when I say us, I mean black and brown constituents, young black boys, young brown boys, young black girls, young brown girls. And, I always say that when I'm speaking on behalf of the kids, and this is never a diss to black men because I love black men, but I also, when I speak for the kids, I represent, black women very strongly because black women, we are habitual victims to the loss of black men within our homes,
Right.
whether it's to the streets or to jailhouses, whether it's within partnerships and parenting, um, whether it's father-daughter relationships. So I have to prioritize black women, our mental health, our ability to stay strong, our ability to ask for help when needed. Um, so that's what I'm all about.
Okay. Yeah. I wish you the best of luck, man. I would
Thank
like
you.
to reconvene with you again, like in February before March. See how's everything going. Make sure we got people loaded up
Absolutely.
ready to vote for you.
Absolutely. Yes. Just I want everybody to make sure they're registered to vote. If you are not, you can go to your nearest DMV to register. You can go to, I believe, the courthouse as well to register. Um, and I'm going to be listing other areas to register and polling places. Voting is in March. So right now I'm campaigning. I'm taking as many donations. You can get the Act Blue link on my Facebook. $20 donation gets you a sign. I would deliver myself to your yard. Signs got ordered, I believe, yesterday, and they're looking like they'll be here in 2 or 3 weeks. So $20 gets you a sign in your yard. I accept any donations, even $1. Um,
Right.
so yeah, do as much if you can. Donate to the campaign. This helps with campaign materials, marketing, advertising. Um, I'm hoping to get T-shirts. I want everybody to be in their orange and sign up for Democratic County Board Seat 6. So I'm ready to rock the vote.
So you're gonna be having like rallies and stuff like that, like they do, the real deal.
No, but I do have a couple of events planned. Like I wanted to do a meet and greet. Um, so I wanted to do that in kind of a public forum situation. I was gonna do 3 of those. I wanted to do one on the north end of Champaign. I wanted to do one right here in my backyard at Garden Hills Elementary. So I'm still trying to get that worked out. Um, I was thinking about Mount Calvary as well, but they just had a fire. But I was gonna reach out to them since that's right here. And then I wanted to do one over like the Centennial Holiday Park area. So the Country Brook office or even the Leonard Center. That way I covered ground where I was doing work within the summer, as well as I covered places that are very familiar to me. So I was going to do some meet and greet. I've got a Cooking with Sierra, Campaigning with Chyna event coming up in the next few weeks. I am just waiting on her to secure a date. It'll be probably the second week of December.
Okay.
It'll kind of be like a Facebook thing too. We'll go live and we'll just talk. Um, and I'll just kind of go into a little bit more of personable topics and just explaining my crossover from allocating and reallocating my energy and efforts towards positive movement. Um, and then I'm hoping to do some teaming up with people that I've already got political seats. So it's not confirmed, but I was hoping to do something with City Councilwoman Shauna Claiborne. I was going to reach out to Monique Settles because she already has been on a precinct committee person as well. Um, Samantha Carter, she's been a great support. So I wanted to do something possibly with her. Um, Lorraine Coward is one of the longest seated county board members as well. So I didn't know if she was going to be coming out, but I definitely wanted to at least pick her brain for all of her wisdom. So yeah, I think on having more forums just to people get to know me, get my political stance, um, just make it a little bit easier for folks to vote for me so that they didn't feel like they're just voting because of the black and brown ethnicity, because we don't want
Right.
that. We want the African American representation. You still want someone to, you know, vote and trust you and trust that you have their best interest.
Right.
So, I always let people know I'm pretty much a progressive Democrat. Um, I am I'm a pretty strong Democrat, so there isn't no swing in me, but I am open to views and making sure that everyone is treated equal, equality for all Americans, but also prioritizing black and brown being prioritized as well in getting our reparations and getting our due diligence for
No, yeah. Okay. Well, you make sure you stay in touch with me. Let me know everything you got going on so I can help promote. Let people know where you're gonna be at. I really appreciate you coming on, man. It's the first of many, man. Hope you have a good night.
you too. Thank you so much for the opportunity. I really appreciate it.
No problem. Thank you for coming on.
Have a good night.
You too. You just gotta press the thing to get out. See it. Yo, it's your boy, man. Appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Chyna Figueroa, man. Dixon, man. She got a lot going on, man. Strong, powerful Black Afro-American woman. You know what I'm saying? She's trying to help her community do some things, trying to figure a way out. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, anybody that needs to vote, man, go vote for her. You know what I'm saying? She's trying to do something. What up with it, Stelly?
Yo,
Joe, man.
tune in,
Yeah.
right? Tune in.
Are you ready now, huh?
I got something to say. Let me see. Let me see. I got like 57. See, I got enough time to talk my shit, man. Y'all need to hop on because I'm a victim.
Hold on, man. I'm
I
gonna get my
am a
foot up,
victim.
man. Go ahead, talk. Here I come.
I'm a victim, everybody. I ain't did shit to nobody. Y'all make sure y'all tune in. I'm ready to talk shit. To our one viewer, what up? Tune in.
Hey, man, you got your Papa John's? Yeah. What you got from you got your sandwich, man?
I'll wait for Dot to get back so I ain't talking shit to myself. But y'all tuned in. Motherfuckers got shit to say. Motherfuckers been picking on poor Stelly.
Now what happened, Stelly?
I said, motherfuckers picking on old Stelly.
What
Can
they been
somebody
picking on
please? Can somebody please let me hold $200? Please. I owe Big Worm. I'm trying to get him his money back. Cause
Yeah, I said.
evidently,
Oh, she was trying to give you the 200 to pay him.
yeah. She said, I see you at my cousin see you at the club with that tramp. Now tell me who she was. Listen, baby. It wasn't nobody.
It's going like that, huh? So how does that make you feel like when you be dealing with somebody and then it's like once it go bad, like why does that happen, Stella? Do you understand that aspect of a relationship, a situationship?
It was a situation, whatever the relationship. It was a situationship. Yeah, it happens. It happens with both. It happens with both spectrums. With the girl and the female. When the dude don't want none no more, she
Right.
get mad. And vice versa, he get mad. But I ain't know females crashed out like this though. I thought motherfuckers was playing. Really not. I wake up. Listen, dramatization. I wake up. I'm half asleep. What the hell you doing? What you talking about, my boy? I ain't gonna name no names. My boy hit me up and like, damn, what the fuck you got going on? I'm like, what? I ain't got shit going on. He said, man, you got motherfuckers arguing on live. I mean, what the hell you talking about? Boom.
Also, when this was happening, you didn't even know what was going on?
Hell no, I'm over here watching YouTube. I'm listening to music and shit, making skits and TikToks and shit. I ain't know what the hell was going on. It's crazy, death. The dead motherfucker sounds scared of the boyfriend, the baby daddy, or whoever he is.
Right.
The man see me all day, every day. Well, not every day. Whenever I go to my big mama house, he lives
Right.
right next door.
Oh man, you an underhanded motherfucker, man. You
What
knew
that mean?
old girl was his baby mama.
No,
Oh,
no, I didn't until afterwards.
right.
Man, I ain't know about none of that until afterwards. But
Man, but when you knew though, like it still was Gucci though.
shit, when I found out, I already done know like 2-3
Right.
times. It was too late.
Right.
It's like you at the stoplight and the stoplight turning red, and both of your tires is past that walk part where the people get to walk. You might as well
Yeah.
keep going.
Yeah. You might as well keep. Yeah.
Fuck you
You're gonna
stopping
get
for
pulled up.
now. Fuck is you stopping
So
for now?
So it got ugly after you had brought her to do the skit, or everything was still good that day.
No, bro. I had stopped fucking with the bitch. I had been stopped fucking with her in like 2 weeks.
The lady still. She's going to be a lady today.
Huh?
You have been stopped fucking with the lady, not the bitch.
Nah. When we talking about ladies, I'm gonna say ladies. When we talking about bitches, I'm gonna talk about bitches. Yeah, this ain't the Midwest mess.
So when we had did the skit, y'all had just got back, right?
Yeah, I just asked her if she wanted to do a skit. We was cool, shit. I just see that she had unblocked me. I'm like, all right, shit. Let me see if she want to do a skit. She was down about the skit, and I guess she wanted more than just a skit, and I went on that shit. So,
You gotta stop what you're doing, Stelly, man.
I ain't doing nothing. Listen, y'all, I'm a TikTok man. I don't do shit. I'm a TikTok man. I just be.
I mean, hey, you know they say you win some, you lose some, man. You know.
I guess I take that L.
Right.
If it's on me, I'll take the L. I ain't. It ain't nothing to crash out about. What's up, y'all?
Man,
But it ain't shit to crash out about. But I enjoy the engagement. Engagement that y'all giving me. Make sure y'all follow me, man, because y'all
because you the man, brother.
I ain't the man. Nah, we ain't. What she just say? She just got off. She just got off line talking about that shit. No, man, we gotta set an example for our younger viewers.
Yeah, you know. Put that dick up sometimes, you know.
It is. It is, man. After this, I want no problems. Ain't none of these bitches finna be fucking with me after this. They scared.
Yeah, they don't want to be the next ones going crazy, you know.
Yeah, that's what I fucking just said. Like, nah, I'm good. I'm damn.
Oh man.
She said, I'm good. You got motherfuckers going crazy. I don't want none of that.
Right.
That's what she said. She said she like to hit on people and shoot. Yeah, I don't want no parts of you either. I'm cool.
Man, but I appreciate everybody tuning in tonight, man, tapping in, man. Talk with Dot, man. Trying to get something going, man. But I really appreciate Chyna coming.
Cool. We got shit in the works. If you want to be part of the Domestic Williams,
yes.
Even if you're a nigga, all right, we can put you somewhere.
I'm already planning on for second one. I just got to send her the script, see if she down. Then we already have a lady for next week coming up. Okay. So yeah, so we getting that working. Filming tomorrow. Man, your boy said he's supposed to come through, man, but man, dude be acting weird, man. So I don't know, man. Your boy Sluggy, yo.
Sluggy, yo. Man, tag Sluggy, yo in this because his ass be playing.
This nigga gonna say, now what you gonna be doing again? Man, we got a whole new setup now, brother. You missed last week.
Yeah, you talking about last week, you talking about this week, we talking about next week. This week already done.
Right, you gotta come first, brother.
Yeah, man. The first part of the battle was coming.
Right.
But
yeah, Stelly, man, I just wanted to get that interview out the way, man. See how it's going, man. So I already know shit gonna be going where it's supposed to be going, man. But man, we got film day tomorrow, man. So I'm gonna get up out of here. I'll be at you tomorrow about 12, a regular time. And we got Burberry coming through too, man. We got two nice young ladies coming through. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned for that Missy Williams that will be premiering Friday at 12 p.m. So when y'all in there making that grilled turkey burger that y'all gonna be making, you know, that turkey grilled sandwich y'all gonna be making out that old turkey, make sure y'all come here at 12 o'clock, man, so I can laugh with us with the Messy Williams, man. Make sure y'all pop out tomorrow night at Scooters, free party, Blackout Wednesday.
y'all know y'all like free.
Yeah, we know y'all like the free, man. But keep that, man, y'all be real petty with the free too, man. But make sure y'all just come have a good time, man. After said will be announced, man. So, man, other than that, man, appreciate y'all coming on Talk with Doc, man. Big things coming, man. Me and my boy Stelly, man. Make sure y'all, man, we got another Pop the Balloon coming too, man. Anybody want to be a part of a new Pop the Balloon?
We need more people. We need more people.
Yeah.
We already got, I got one already that said they want to do it. So,
and I also, we ain't prejudiced over here. You know what I'm saying? We love the black people, but my white folks, man, y'all want to get in tune. We know y'all got talent too, man. Hit me or Stelly up, man. We can get something going, man. You feel me? Oh man, Stelly, the phone died, man. Love you. Talk to you later.
all right, y'all.
Damn.